This is a Fox News alert. A bombshell report tonight on alleged physical abuse of multiple women by New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman, so-called champion of choice, and the report is getting stunning reaction almost instantly. Trace Gallagher following the story live from our Los Angeles newsroom. Trace?
Shannon, the New York Attorney General initially tried to push back, but the allegations were ugly and damning, and within a few hours, Eric Schneiderman had resigned his office. 2 of the 4 women accusing Schneiderman of sexual misconduct publicly identified themselves. 2 did not. But all of them paint a similar portrait of a man who they claim drinks heavily and engages in physical and mental abuse before, during, and after sex. One of the women describes being in Schneiderman's Upper West Side apartment in Manhattan following a night out, saying he backed her up to the bed and, quote, all of a sudden he just slapped me open-handed and with great force across the face, landing the blow directly onto my ear. She claims Schneiderman accused her of scratching him, telling her that hitting an officer of the law is a felony. Before resigning, Schneiderman released a statement saying, quote, in the privacy of intimate relationships, I have engaged in role-playing and other consensual sexual activity. I have not assaulted anyone. I have never engaged in non-consensual sex, which is a line I would not cross. But the woman who claims he slapped her across the face says, quote, I want to make it absolutely clear this was under no circumstances a sex game gone wrong. This did not happen while we were having sex. A Sri Lankan woman says Schneiderman called her his, quote, brown slave and wanted her to call him master. She, too, says the abuse was not role-playing. Though Schneiderman's ex-wife, Jennifer Cunningham, has now weighed in, saying, quote, these allegations are completely inconsistent with the man I know, who has always been someone of the highest character, outstanding values, and a loving father. It's interesting to note that in 2013, Donald Trump tweeted, quote, Weiner is gone, Spitzer is gone, next will be lightweight AG Eric Schneiderman. Is he a crook? Wait and see. Worse than Spitzer or Weiner. And last year, when Schneiderman sued the Weinstein Company for not protecting its employees from the alleged abuse of Harvey Weinstein, the New York Attorney General said this. Watch.
Women were coerced into facilitating Harvey Weinstein's misconduct. Sometimes they were targets themselves. If they refused, they were threatened with insults. Their careers were threatened. They were threatened with physical intimidation and violence.
No surprise, the New York Republican Party called tonight for Schneiderman to step down. But when New York Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo also called for his resignation, you knew the pressure was mounting. Cuomo has also called for a full investigation. The NYPD says it has no complaints on file against Eric Schneiderman. Shannon.
Yeah, that resignation official end of business tomorrow. Thank you very much, Trace.